Hello Divine Souls, and welcome to my channel, Journey of Soul Mastery. I am your host, Rebekah Cortez. This is part 2 of a 3-part series, 3 tiers of reclaiming empowerment. And this is Transmuting the Subconscious. So let's get started. The subconscious is the library or storehouse of all core information, such as belief systems, based solely on our experiences anchored in the unconscious states. It's a portal of reinforcement from which our layers of perceived truth manifest into reality to be experienced. The information we draw upon is the basis to which we manage self and navigate in our external worlds. It is the state of transmutation, so we can expand our perceptions of truth and identify the aspects of the unwanted and start to deprogram those aspects of perception or core beliefs to reclaim the wanted or the desirable. This process stimulates the path of openness to expand awareness of self-potentiality that awakens our multidimensional consciousness. But let's dive in a little deeper. The subconscious represents the storehouse or library of all the core beliefs that are structured within the scope of truth that we attach to in the unconscious states of self. This storehouse, filled with beliefs that stem from the unconscious, influences our position of how we approach our external world. Either we are approaching experiences from a position of reaction or approaching experiences from a position of response. Our position of reactivity is a direct result of our lack of openness to understanding that stems beyond the scope of ego. Our position of responses is a result of our openness to be aware of our higher understanding and knowingness within the scope of our soul. The information stored within the subconscious scope of perception, based on our core beliefs, influences our attitude, insights, and behaviors, and literally everything that we display in our external realities that reflect the internal states of our stability or instability, disconnection or connectivity to authentic truth that is wielded through our expression of vibrational frequency. When we're housing lower vibrational frequencies of beliefs towards self, others, in the world, then lower vibrational experiences are what we will experience because our focus is intent on reacting from the basis of a perception of falseness we have adopted as an aspect of truth that is contradictory to our higher vibrational frequency of soul. We must choose to allow our daily internal states to resonate within the higher frequencies that reflect our authentic truth and expression of higher vibrations to universal potential of self. Whatever frequency we mirror or are resonating with the most internally will determine what we pull to us in the potential scope of reality that synchronizes with that internal frequency. Energy vibrates in waves according to similarity. Frequencies are magnetically pulled to the current flow of likeness. We are constantly co-creating with energies of the universe. Our thoughts, emotions, actions all vibrate frequencies that pair with frequencies of the universe that resonate in perfect accordance, and this shapes the very reality we experience. When we speak of returning to wholeness and reclaiming authentic sovereignty, this means to be existing in the flow of harmony and synchronized with the higher frequencies of our lighted universal potential of the self that is soul. This cannot be achieved if we are operating from the unstable foundations of false core beliefs that disempower the way we perceive self and distort our perception in general towards others in the world. We must restructure the information we are feeding into the storehouse of our subconscious if we desire to return to states of unification that promote harmony and synchronicity instead of disharmony and contradiction. We must choose to return to the platforms that promote authentic truth and all manner of expression that synchronizes to the higher frequencies of soul consciousness, to reprogram the unwanted into the wanted, the undesirable into the desirable, to be experienced in our scope of potential realities. To restructure the information in the storehouse of the subconscious requires a process of reprogramming, unlearning, and surrendering. We must choose to shed the falseness that influence our perceptions that are not serving our highest conscious potential, or we will always pull to us opposition to allow us the opportunity to externally face, through the experiences that we encounter, the unwanted, to stimulate an openness, to expand our awareness so we can elevate into resolution, healing, and balance internally. We must surrender the agendas of ego that want to operate from lower vibrational states that transmit frequencies that continually attract the unwanted outcomes. We must transcend what we have been conditioned to believe regarding self, others, and the world, and establish our own core beliefs that are authentic and vibrate with the higher frequencies of soul. The returning to wholeness journey is a reclaiming process. We are reclaiming our authentic foundation of what we knew to be ultimate truth when we were fresh and newly introduced into this world. To reprogram the subconscious to house the synchronicities of your soul or heightened states of authentic truth, you must commit to shifting the information that structures shadowed aspects based on the foundation of your unconscious core, and willingly face the experiences and memories and all the lower vibrational frequencies that are restricting your perception of highest potential. In part 1, Transforming the Unconscious, I explained about this process. The less you dedicate to going into the core of the shadowed states, the more you will remain operating from the conflicting frequencies your unwillingness stimulates that perpetuates perceptions of self, others, and the world based on the lower frequencies of falseness that will continue to be the driving influencer until you choose otherwise. There is no concrete shift that will happen externally unless we do the internal work required by deprogramming ourselves out of the opposing states that conflict with soul. And then we must rewrite the constitution of our core foundation that elevate our perceptions and apply elevated foundational beliefs into external practice. Elevating our awareness level of what we are storing in the subconscious due to influencers of the unconscious is the enlightenment that fuels our ability to reclaim conscious states of empowerment and start to reclaim the truths of authentic universal understanding and knowingness as our higher self already embodies. Positive subliminal messages and hypnosis are an excellent way to reprogram or reinforce the altered core beliefs we are returning to when we start to heal the unconscious, so we can transmute the lower vibrational background frequencies that perpetuate the unwanted stored in the subconscious into higher vibrational stimuli that promotes the highest desirable frequencies that align with soul. We must reinforce the work we commit to by transmuting the old into the new, to dismantle the old programming into positive reinforced truth that resonates in harmony with soul frequencies through practical application, or we will flip-flop back and forth in a chaotic spiral of disharmony. This means we must alter our perceptions so we can approach everything differently and in an improved way, so all is working in harmony. We are capable, through the power of alchemy, to transmute all states of our being, to align all aspects of self to work in harmony and synchronization is key to maximizing the ability of transmutation. We must take out the trash to make room for the information to be stored that synchronizes with our alignment progress. When we get into relaxed states and shift our nervous system from the sympathetic, which is physical activity, to the parasympathetic, which is our restful states, we go into deeper states of whole body relaxation, which allows us to work in the states of our subconscious, which is important to the reprogramming process. If we do not take downtime and rest and rejuvenate our bodies, we will manifest all manner of physical ailments that force us to rest and slow down. It is more positive to listen to our states of being and intuitively comply with downtime. We need to rejuvenate our bodies, relax our minds, and go deep into the states of internal being, rather than resisting it and allowing that resistance to manifest in unwanted, tangible ways. Meditation is so powerful because we can go into deeper relaxed states that shift our physical vessels into parasympathetic function to absorb deeply into the subconscious positive reinforcement. If we utilize subliminal messages and guided meditations, we start to elevate our conscious perceptions, and this fuels the subconscious energetically to be a storehouse for more of the desirable, which will then align with the tangible work we're doing within the unconscious states, that, like the healing work we are doing to resolve past pain and suffering, that strengthens our energetic frequencies to align with soul or our higher states of frequency. The more we fill our storehouse tank with information that fuels our intentions of alignment, the quicker we will manifest fulfillment and desirable outcomes we strive to experience. We must analyze what stimuli is influencing the information stored in the subconscious states and be honest if the stimuli we allow in is serving to promote our highest potential or lowest potential. The more negative the information being absorbed, the more conflicting energetic frequencies will be reinforced. This is when change is critical to our progress of alignment. We must explore how we spend our time and what we spend most of our time engaging in or with. Everything matters and plays either a negative role or a positive role. Non-participation may be in order with things that aren't serving the highest potential of alignment. The more we re-engage in our participation in lower vibrational activities of any kind, the more we will have to readjust and amend the conflicting energy frequencies that create energetic division and oppose alignment. If we are experiencing stagnation, then it is time to up-level our routines and practices that will stimulate more growth and expansion. We must dedicate to stimulating the expansion of our perceptions of truth. We must also elevate our awareness level to embrace our connectivity to all things through energy. Energy is the basis to which all matter and realities of existence are formed. We must take steps in surrendering what is not serving our highest potential, but a large part of that process is opening to working with our own energetic potential. We must learn to weave our energetic intentions in alignment with our tangible actions, thoughts, and emotions, so all physical and non-physical dimensionality of self is in alignment as we weave our realities into existence. We must embrace all of self and strengthen all abilities we have, and we all wield energy because we are first and foremost energy. All thoughts, emotions, actions, words, and states of being hold energetic frequencies. To remain in denial of our energetic dimensionality is to deny the largest part of ourselves. We must remain mindful and elevate into states of conscious awareness that promotes the reclaiming of our multidimensional structure. When we are working in alignment, this elevates our consciousness to integrate with soul and unify with the energetic flow of universal energies. We will explore this deeper in the next part 3 video. Thank you so much for listening. Please show your support for this channel by subscribing, like this video, click the bell if you want to receive future notifications on upcoming videos, and share this information with someone you feel can benefit. Bye for now.